Welcome to today's biology lesson on plant classifications. We'll be focusing on Bryophytes and Tracheophytes, two important plant groups you'll need to understand for your MDCAT exam. Let's start with a quick overview of the main plant groups. Plants can be broadly divided into non-vascular plants, which we call Bryophytes, and vascular plants, which we call Tracheophytes. Let's look at the key differences between these two major plant groups. Before we dive into the specific MCQs, let's understand the key features of Bryophytes and Tracheophytes. Bryophytes, like mosses and liverworts, lack true vascular tissues. They don't have true roots, stems, or leaves. They are small in size and require moist environments. The Gametophyte stage is dominant in their life cycle. On the other hand, Tracheophytes have vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. They have true roots, stems, and leaves. The Sporophyte stage is dominant in their life cycle. They can grow much larger and are better adapted to land environments. Now, let's go through some important multiple choice questions that are likely to come up in your MDCAT exam. Let's start with our first MCQ. Bryophytes are considered non-vascular plants because they, option, lack true flowers, option B, do not reproduce sexually, option C, lack xylem and phloem, option D, do not perform photosynthesis. Let's analyze each option carefully. Option A suggests Bryophytes lack true flowers. While this is true, it's not the reason they're classified as non-vascular plants. Many vascular plants, like ferns, also lack flowers, so this isn't the defining characteristic. Option B states Bryophytes don't reproduce sexually. This is incorrect. Bryophytes do reproduce sexually with sperm cells that swim to the egg cells, which is why they need water for reproduction. Option C states Bryophytes lack xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are vascular tissues that transport water, minerals, and food throughout the plant. The absence of these tissues is precisely why Bryophytes are called non-vascular plants. Option D suggests Bryophytes don't perform photosynthesis. This is completely incorrect. Bryophytes are green plants that contain chlorophyll and perform photosynthesis just like other plants. So the correct answer is C, lack xylem and phloem. This is the fundamental characteristic that defines Bryophytes as non-vascular plants. Without these specialized transport tissues, Bryophytes must remain small and close to the ground, absorbing water and nutrients directly through their surfaces. Let's move on to our second MCQ.
See the difference for yourself. With consistent use, our lash serum helps enhance the natural growth cycle of your lashes, leading to visibly longer, fuller, and healthier looking lashes.
Which of the following is not a feature of Tracheophytes? Option A, presence of vascular tissues, option B, true roots, stems, and leaves, option C, dominant Gametophyte generation, option D, seedless or seed-bearing reproduction. Let's examine each option. Option A states Tracheophytes have vascular tissues. This is correct. The very name Tracheophyte refers to plants with tracheids, which are specialized cells in the xylem. Option B mentions true roots, stems, and leaves. These are indeed characteristic features of Tracheophytes, allowing them to grow larger and adapt better to land environments. Option C suggests Tracheophytes have a dominant Gametophyte generation. This is incorrect. In Tracheophytes, the Sporophyte diploid generation is dominant and most visible, while the Gametophyte is reduced. In contrast, Bryophytes have a dominant Gametophyte stage. Option D refers to seedless or seed-bearing reproduction. This is correct. Tracheophytes include both seedless plants, like ferns, and seed-bearing plants like gymnosperms and angiosperms. So the correct answer is C, dominant Gametophyte generation. This is a key difference between Bryophytes and Tracheophytes. In Bryophytes, the green, photosynthetic plant we typically see is the Gametophyte haploid generation. In Tracheophytes, what we typically see is the Sporophyte diploid generation. Moving on to our third MCQ. In Bryophytes, the dominant life cycle stage is option A, diploid sporophyte, option B, triploid gametophyte, option C, haploid gametophyte, option D, diploid gametophyte. Let's break down each option. Option A suggests the diploid sporophyte is dominant in Bryophytes. This is incorrect. As we just learned, the sporophyte is reduced in Bryophytes and dependent on the gametophyte. The sporophyte is typically just a stalk with a capsule for spore production. Option B mentions a triploid gametophyte. This is incorrect. triploid, 3N, cells are not part of the normal plant life cycle. Plant cells are either haploid, N, or diploid, 2N. Option C states the haploid gametophyte is dominant. This is correct. In bryophytes, the green photosynthetic plant we see is the gametophyte generation, which is haploid, N, meaning it has a single set of chromosomes. Option D suggests a diploid gametophyte. This is incorrect. Gametophytes are always haploid, and not diploid, 2N. So the correct answer is C, haploid gametophyte. The gametophyte generation in bryophytes is haploid, meaning it has only one set of chromosomes, N. This is the green, leafy plant that we typically see and recognize as moss or other bryophytes. Let's finish with our fifth MCQ. Which plant group shows the first appearance of vascular tissues? Option A, algae. Option B, bryophytes. Option C, pteridophytes, ferns. Option D, gymnosperms. Let's analyze this evolutionary question. Option A suggests algae first developed vascular tissues. This is incorrect. Algae are aquatic organisms that don't have specialized vascular tissues. They absorb water and nutrients directly from their environment. Option B suggests bryophytes first developed vascular tissues. This is also incorrect. As we've learned, bryophytes are non-vascular plants lacking true xylem and phloem. Option C suggests pteridophytes, ferns, first developed vascular tissues. This is correct. Pteridophytes were the first plants to evolve true vascular tissues, allowing them to grow taller and survive better in drier environments compared to bryophytes. Option D suggests gymnosperms first developed vascular tissues. This is incorrect. Gymnosperms have vascular tissues, but they evolved after pteridophytes in the evolutionary timeline. So the correct answer is C, pteridophytes, ferns. In the evolutionary timeline, the development of vascular tissues was a major step that allowed plants to grow taller and colonize drier environments. This adaptation first appeared in the pteridophytes, making them the earliest vascular plants. Let's summarize what we've learned about bryophytes and tracheophytes. Bryophytes are non-vascular plants that lack xylem and phloem tissues. They have a dominant haploid gametophyte stage. Examples include mosses and liverworts. Tracheophytes are vascular plants with xylem and phloem tissues. They have a dominant diploid sporophyte stage. Examples include ferns, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. Pteridophytes, like ferns, were the first plants to develop vascular tissues. They're seedless vascular plants that reproduce via spores. Remember these key differences for your MDCAT exam. Good luck with your studies.
Dreaming of MBBS? I chose Stars Academy Lahore for MDCAT prep, and here's why. Chapter-wise tests with video discussions, quarter, half, and full book tests, topic-wise tests.
Stars Academy Lahore is one of the best institutes for MDCAT preparation.
If you want to prepare for the MDCAT, I highly recommend Stars Academy Lahore for their excellent coaching and supportive environment.
Topic-wise tests with detailed explanations. Even past papers are explained chapter-wise. Quick revision? It's all online and